Hi, good afternoon Sasadon and my fellow friends. Today we are from Group 7. We would like to present about FAVBIS Sandran Berhad's trade union, which is known as FAVBIS Union. First of all, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Vinita, anak perempuan Munusami Gounder. My mentee number is 253826. Introduction. FAVBIS Sandran Berhad is an organization known as the Frozen Foods distributor at Malaysia. The company was established in 2011 and has a staff of 350 people consisting of various layers of positions. This organization is responsible for producing quality and halal food to be marketed. But employees of the company have problem with employers due to late payment of salaries, same rate of salaries, and the employer failed to provide safety and equipment to employees.
The trade unions were established on December 30, 2006 by staff from a variety of positions from officer to general staff. The staff established a trade union with the aim of protecting workers' rights and helping companies think of various alternatives to combat the current economic downturn. The company head of FAVBIS Sandran Berhad and the top management agreed that the workers' union should be set up on the basis of the need for balance in the organization. The purpose of the establishment of the trade union of FAVBIS Sandran Berhad is: first, the main purpose of the establishment of the trade union is to protect the right of subordinate, in particular, to be exploited and abolished in the face of economic hardship. Second is, in addition, this establishment can also provide an opportunity for employees to communicate their aspiration, advice, and insight to employer to improve their company problem and improve the quality of their management. Third is able to interact and strengthen relationship between employees and employer to maintain harmonies. Last is, employer can also express their view and opinion to the staff through trade unions such as discipline, company benefits, so that employees have an intermediary and know about the company through the trade union.
And next is trade union register. For registration, we create our own trade union and have registered in 1 month. Our trade union name is FAVBIS Union. The name taken in conjunction with our company name. We have submitted the application to the General Director of the trade union and the form has been signed by our 7 members, including the union officer. We also have included details such as fee, hard copy, union benefit, and union detail. For the fee, our union set RM250 of the fee for the registration. And the next is union benefit. There are few benefits from joining our union. First is our trade union participation, the issue in the company, such as make a late payment to the employees, can be resolved immediately, as we was our right as the employees which our company late to pay the wages to each employee for more than 15 days without any notice. Other than that, our trade union will also raise the issue in advancement so all the employees do not go through the difficult procedure for advancement. And the next is our union will also speak to increase the wage rates for our workers. This is because some of the employees in FAVBIS company have been working for more than 5 years but they didn't get amount wage they should have, and we very concerned about wages issue toward the FAVBIS worker. And next is trade union detail. So for the trade union detail, our union have registered 7 members at FAVBIS along with the other details such as their name, address, and position within the company. And their average position in company consists of the marketing officer, operation officer, human resource management officer, and finance officer. So as you can see, there are few members who register in the FAVBIS company, and the first is Vinita, anak perempuan Munasami Guandar, and her position is marketing officer. Second is Muhammad Faiz bin Masri, his position is Operation Officer. Third, Yunabila binti Jusuf, position is Human Resource Management Officer. Next is Shafika binti Salahuddin, position Human Resource Management Officer. 5, Nur Dalila binti Ahmad, position Marketing Officer. 6, Lin Zhangwei, position Finance Officer, and Amin Zafran bin Abdullah, position is Finance Officer too. And also there are a few company details, such as we put the title is FAVBIS SDN BHD, and then there are 7 members who are registered to our FAVBIS union.
Trade Union Recognition Application. Prior to the application for recognition, workers had expressed their desire for the company to form a trade union in the interest of the common. The staff made the selection based on the abilities and ability of the staff representing them in voicing their wishes and views. The union vote was made and 7 people will represent them. Mrs. Vinita, anak perempuan Munusami Gwandar, as the chairperson of the union, and the secretary is Mr. Muhammad Faiz bin Masri, and the rest are members of the temporary committee. Mrs. Vinita, anak perempuan Munusami Gwandar, have registered for the organisation to make it more formal and legal by filling out a form at the registration office to apply for recognition. Mrs. Vinita, anak perempuan Munusami Gwandar, must provide at least 7 union members consisting of her officer. The application must be accompanied by the fee as prescribed, and a hard copy of the national language of the union should be signed by the member of the trade unions. Once all the terms have been agreed and followed, a union registration certificate has been issued and the FAVBIS SDN BHD Company of Trade Union has been formally established and recognized.
Okay, for the issues, earlier I got mentioned that FAVBIS union facing 3 issues, which means 3 major issues. Okay, first of all, I would like to touch on late payment of salaries. The employer tend to pay the salary lately every month. According to Employment Act 1955 Section 19(1), employees need to be paid within 7 days after the last month of salary. In FAVBIS SDN BHD, the employer paying their employee's salary late 15 days after the last month of salary. So for the second issue, the employer paid the same amount of salary to the workers even though they work overtime. According to Section 60A(3), Employment Act 1955, any overtime carried out in excess of the normal hours of work, the employees shall be paid at rate of not less than 1.5 times their hourly rate of pay, regardless of the basis on which their rate of pay is fixed. In the FAVBIS case, FAVBIS workers receive same rate of salary during their overtime period. Okay, for the third issue, the employer failed to provide safety equipment to employees. Eventually, as we know, FAVBIS involved in frozen food production, and the working environment is quite challenging for the workers. So the employer is responsible to provide safety equipment. But according to Occupational Safety and Healthy Act 1994 Section 15, the provision and maintenance of a working environment for its employees that is so far as is practicable, safe, without risk to health, and adequate as regards facilities for their welfare at work. So, FAVBIS never provide, which means the FAVBIS employer never provides safety uniform, safety helmet, and glove to their employees, and this will be hard for the employees to work in this cold environment situation.
Collective bargaining. According to Industrial Relations Act 1967, collective bargaining is a negotiation aims at achieving collective agreement. FAVBIS union has invited the employer to a collective bargaining. At this point, invitations have been made in written form and included with some collective agreement suggestion. However, the employer did not respond within 30 days from the date of collective bargaining invitation was sent. According to Industrial Relations Act 1967, Section 13, where a trade union of workmen considers that an employer or a trade union of employers has refused to allow without just cause or excuse any question referred to under the provision to subsection 3 to be raised in the course of any discussion, the trade union of workmen may, within 1 month of such refusal, make representations in writing to the minister, who may, before giving any direction thereon, give an opportunity to the employer or his trade union and the trade union of workmen to be heard, and the direction of the minister shall be final and conclusive. So, in this state, we facing this law and we could not come up with the solution. Next, we move to industrial relation. Industrial relation, industrial action is another method for dispute resolution. In this situation, as the last resort, FAVBIS Union decided to launch picket. Picket is a peaceful action taken by workers involved in the dispute. According to Industrial Act 1997, Section 41, without prejudice to Section 39, it shall be unlawful for one or more persons acting on his or their behalf or on behalf of a trade union or of an employer in furtherance of a trade dispute to attend at or near any place, provided that it shall not be unlawful for one or more workmen to attend at or near the place where the workman works and where a trade dispute involving such workmen exists, only for the purpose of peacefully first obtaining or communicating information, or second persuading or inducing any workman to work or abstain from working. FAVBIS Union picked this method because to give information to the outside parties and appeal other workers to support the issues in dispute.
Lastly is implication of the method used. There are several implications of the method used, such as first, through negotiation that have been made peacefully, each party is able to express their wish peacefully without any adverse effect leading to the riot. Second is implication method used is all information to be conveyed, such as original desire of forming the FAVBIS union can be clearly conveyed to the employer so the employer can understand problems have been facing by the employee. The third is able to encourage other employees to empower themselves to be part of the FAVBIS union to defend their right as employees to the company. So the FAVBIS union has chosen the corporate action as the method because it informed that FAVBIS company that they want to gain support from the public, such as political parties, the media and the public. Through the support, the FAVBIS union has able to achieve their goal. Therefore, we choose the corporate action.